Hospital Administrator Lilia Posadas on right after this for our COVID census update, as we did see a spike in hospitalizations from yesterday. That being said, let's move on to this next segment, which is going to be pretty cool, Bree.
Yes. We've got members from the American Red Cross to talk about Red Ball in a Box. We also have Marcus Fong's here, Monica Duenas, Chef Pepito Dixon.
Dizon from
right?
the Lotte
Dizon.
Hotel. Yeah, we've got Chef, of course, Chef Peter Duenas from Mescla and Chef Merkel. Forget about it. From the Hyatt Regency. Go ahead and unmute. Let's get right into it. And just like feel this.
Morning.
This is an interesting interview because normally when we do the Red Ball interview, we've got you guys in. Good morning, and there's like food everywhere. But what I do love is that with this new Red Ball in a Box, we're definitely not letting COVID take the Red Ball from us this year. So, Marcus, we'll go ahead and get started with you. Let's talk about this Red Ball in a Box. Whose great idea was this?
Well, Red Ball in a Box. So, you know, Red Ball has always been a signature event. This is actually our 20th year for Red Ball. So with all the social distancing and all the things that our community is facing, though, you know, we still have the mission of the Red Cross to fundraise. And so as a committee, as a group, we had to get together and figure out what was the best way to be able to fulfill that mission, but at the same time, meet all the safety protocols. So Red Ball in the Box, one of the things about Red Ball is always that great meal and that great gathering that we have together. Now, you know, this year we got to minus the gathering part, but no reason why we couldn't all get together and still have a great meal. So that's how the idea of the Red Ball in a Box was born.
It's great. Monica, let's take it over to you. Now, one of the great things about the Red Ball is that you get the courses out. You know, I mean, obviously the companionship and the company and, you know, the gathering is great. But I really focus on the food. So how are you guys able to do this great food in a box and still keep that bougie Red Ball experience?
That actually is a question for the chefs because they are the experts and they are the ones who have created these lovely dishes. I mean, all three of their menus are absolutely mouth-watering. So it's really the chefs. They are the stars behind the meals.
Right, and it's so cool. Someone said the bougiest balutan ever for a great cause. I will go ahead and start with Chef Peter. I know you know a thing or two about balutan, so.
Morning.
Good morning, Chef. Good morning.
Well, I guess when the idea was prompted to us, we thought, wow, such a great idea. You know, in light of the current situation, meals in a box is like the thing of the world now. Right. You know, we're so used to either ordering and eating in their cars or ordering and taking it home. But, you know, me personally, it's been very troublesome for us because we like to eat out. We like to sit in a restaurant and enjoy a meal that comes straight out of the kitchen. Right. And I thought these guys were genius because they put together this idea for a 4-course meal in a nice box, hand delivered by a delivery service, wearing bow ties and, you know, making this unique experience. Taking the level of service to your doorstep is a great idea. And I'm sure there's going to be a lot of folks copying the same concept for future fundraiser events because it's such a neat concept. But right after Red Ball, the MCA is going to steal this idea. Sorry, Marcos.
Oh, he went there.
Yeah. I'm just putting it out there. I'm putting a disclaimer, but you know, there's all these organizations trying to put together ideas on how to raise funds during this pandemic, and you know, some of us like with the Micronesian Chefs Association, it's having events is our thing, and the Red Ball is a massive event, and it's such a shame we can't have it this year. But like I said, it's such a great idea, bringing a 4-course meal to your doorstep, hand delivered, crafted by chefs. And I'm excited. I'm excited to serve our customers or guests that are going to be supporting the Red Cross. And we're going to take a lot of pride in putting out the best food we can for this event.
So each chef is preparing their own, I guess, 4-course meal, right? And so people would have the opportunity to choose. Is this how it works?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. So Chef Peter, what are you preparing?
My dish is what I like to call a very simple dish, or simple dishes. I'm starting off with like a seafood dumpling, and I'm going to serve that with a wasabi cream sauce and a soy citrus beurre blanc. And then for my salad course, I'm going to do a warm kale salad with caramelized walnuts and some dried fruits. And then for the main course, it's going to be a surf and turf. I'm doing a pot roast braised short rib with a butter poached lobster tail, cold water lobster tail.
How big is this box?
Garlic mashed potatoes.
How big is this box, Chef? I mean, it's just like, are we talking about a container truck? Is that the box? Because
whoa.
Well, I'll let Marcos talk about that after I'm done with my dessert. But I'll tell you what, it's going to be an interesting box of food. Right. I'll tell you that much. Yeah. But I'm finishing my 4 courses with a warm melting chocolate souffle, right, with creme anglaise and some fresh berries.
Nice. And we'll just go on down the line to Chef Pepito. What are we looking forward to from you with the Red Ball in a box? What dishes are you cooking up?
On my dishes, as Chef Peter, it's based on our experience, and through my experience, I can offer my specialty. I used to work around the world because I experienced working in a cruise line. For my starter, it's a Mediterranean dish. It's influenced Italian. It's seafood carpaccio on a bed of vegetable ratatouille with a berry sauce. And for my salad, it's a garden greens and combined with Florets Atlantic smoked salmon, and accompanied by candied macadamia nuts and dill herb vinaigrette. And for my main dish, because I'm born and raised in Philippines, it's like a twist of adobo, but it's kind of Asian style, infused with the Asian barbecue sauce, and also a hint of my company is a Korean company, so it's almost like the traditional dish like the galbijim. It's almost like a piece of Filipino, Asian, Korean twist, and accompanied with the broiled lobster tail. So it's gonna be a good dish. And for my dessert, it's a good timing that I have also back in PI. I experienced making the traditional mooncake. It's almost like the autumn festival for Chinese and Korean. For Korean, they call it Chuseok festival. It's a way of giving thanks for a good health, and for those farmer or something like in Korea, they like to exchange or take like a gift for a friend or a family. Then they join together to eat the sweets.
Nice. Chef Pepito. I think we lost Chef Mirko, but we're going to bring it back over to Monica and Marcus. My mouth is watering. I might have to change my mask.
Yeah, Chris.
I'm not sure what the CDC guidance is on drooling in your mask, but tell us, how do we get the tickets, guys? How do people actually get the Red Ball in a Box delivered?
Well, the Red Ball in the Box is, so we're taking orders right now, and the orders are going to start, and they're going to be delivered over a course of a 3-week period. And each chef is going to have a week. So depending on which menu, which chef you choose, we'll schedule accordingly. Of course, it's on the first come, first serve. And the first deliveries are expected to start October 20th and run their course into November 6th, weekdays only. And you can order it through our social media sites. We've got Red Ball Guam on Facebook, Red Ball Guam on Instagram, and we've got some contact information, some phone numbers that you can call to get those orders in.
And maybe
Plus, you can also contact any one of our board members as well. They'll be able to help you out with that. Hi, Bree.
Hi, Juan. I just wanted to also just give you guys the opportunity just to, explain how important it is and the work that you guys do over at the Red Cross.
Well, when we were thinking about this, we knew that this was a sensitive time, and there was actually a lot of discussion between the board and the rest of the group on how we could best do this. As I said earlier, we still have to fulfill that mission. And as a matter of fact, the inclement weather over the past couple of weeks have actually activated our volunteers. But you know what? Our staff and our volunteers have changed the way they work, but they haven't stopped their work. As a matter of fact, in the month of August and September, we responded to 38 flood victims across the island because of the heavy rains. And of course, our volunteers had to social distance. They have their PPEs, but the work doesn't stop. And so wanted to make sure that we had an opportunity to continue to fundraise for them. And as the typhoon season ramps up and the things that are coming down, we need to be prepared. In any emergency, in the midst of an emergency or after the aftermath, we always ask ourselves, what more could we have done? And I think we have an opportunity now to support the Red Cross and answer that question before anything happens. So I think this is an opportunity for us to, in our small way, be able to help out and enjoy a nice meal while at it.
Right. Enjoy a few boxes of some really awesome, great meals. Want to thank you guys for coming on. And Monica, let's get you guys on a little bit closer to when you're going to start the delivery, and we'll do another push for Red Ball in a Box. I think it's great. One of the COVID silver linings, I mean, it's a gray sky time, but anytime you got gray skies, there's always silver lining. It's the way we snatch what could be defeat from the claws of COVID, and we come up with something bigger, something, I mean, in some ways better. You're going to reach a lot of people with this Red Ball in a Box. So props to the board, and this is a great thing, and we really want to, of course, get you guys on again to promote as we get closer to rolling out those Red Balls in the Box.
Yes, thank you, Chris and Bree. Thanks so much for having us. We are really excited about this fundraiser. It's totally new grounds for everyone. I mean, no one's ever done anything like this before. So we're really excited about it. The chefs are excited, and in light of everything that's happening, we are looking forward to still supporting the Red Cross and enjoying delicious meals at the same time.
Thank you, Monica.
All right, thank you, guys.
Thank you, Marcus. Chef Peter, let me know if you need Chef Pepito, let me know if you guys need a taster. There's a rumor going around that I was on a diet, but totally false. Okay.
Just give me a call. We'll make an extra for you, Chris.
There you go.
You up to that, Chef Pete.
Yeah, you go. Cut out the middleman.
All right, take care.
Thank you, guys. Thank you. We'll see you again.
Thank you.
Thank
There you
you.
go. Red Ball in a Box.
Right, you go to their Facebook page, Red Ball Guam, for more information. The orders start October 19th through November 6th. Courtesy Delivery Heroes at Buen Provecho. You can call 688